Hopefully this is working. Why have you gone over there? Ow. All right, so we are doing something a bit different today. We're just going to chill, maybe do a bit of work. Thinking maybe bringing up the recording from the other day. If you guys were around, you may have seen it. We managed to actually get a stream going from the practice room. And you might not have. But that's okay, because it wasn't actually planned. I'm just trying to make sure I've got everything that I need. I did consider playing a game or something, but I don't think I have enough brain to focus on a game. So yeah, we're pretty much going to go straight for a cold open. And see. Hey, how's it going, Zach? How are you? So yeah, I'm pretty much in a let's just chill and see what happens. Why can't I open that in the program I wanted to? Yeah, man, how are you? Is there any crackling or distortion on the voice this time, by the way? Oh, nice, dude. So yeah, I hopefully have, I'm hoping I've sorted out everything to be able to film. Dun, 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 dun. You can hear that, right? Okay, when this volume thing gets off screen, let me. The annoying thing is, I can't. Yeah, dude, go for it. Basically, today is just going to be chilling out, and if you want to ask questions, just ask away. And we're pretty much just going to chill, talk, and like, I'm just going to put videos up on the screen. So yeah, ask, man, ask away. If I look like I'm ignoring everything at the moment, I'm not. I am just trying to figure out how to get things so I can hear. Into the Mouth of Madness was mostly me, but Chris wrote a lot of the harmonies, and I think we structured that in the studio. So that probably had Remy. It probably pretty much had a bit of everyone on that one, to be honest. No, he was one of the founding members. It started off with me and him, um, his friend Mike, who was on bass at the time, and a guy called Will, who was our drummer. And Will basically was gone before we even did our first gig because stuff just kept getting like more and more convoluted. It didn't need to be. Chris was there when we wrote a lot of the original stuff. No, 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 no. He was there for. I think he started on our second gig. I think he was near the beginning, but he wasn't one of the original members because we had Mike on bass and he had never gigged before. And he basically said after the first gig, he was so terrified that he just knew there and then, like gigging and stuff wasn't for him. So yeah, no, 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 no. I would still count him as a founding member because he helped create the actual sound. But yeah, he wasn't like with the original formation, but he was definitely right up there. Because I think our second gig was actually Metal to the Masses, like way back in like 2013. Um, what, like before the album? I don't think so. You got to remember when we started, it was like the quality you would get on your phones was awful. So like you couldn't just walk up to a gig and go, "Oh, these are cool," and that wasn't the thing. Yeah, I think the earliest we had was the album recording stuff. Really annoying because that light is just causing enough glare on my screen that I can't quite see. Oh yeah, yeah, it's way different. I think that's why people my age get so annoyed with people filming. Hey, how's it going, Constellation? I need to reply to your message, your comment. I need to come up with something cool to reply to you. How are you though? I am so sorry that you came in right at the end of the practice stream the other day. You commented on one of my short, didn't you? Oh, the Manipu TV thing. I don't remember what went on there. Do you know if it's still up? Because I don't even know if I have access to it. Um, we recorded Angel Witch. So let's see. I'll be able to tell you. Oh wow, you can tell how old it is. It's still got Twitter on it. It's still got Reverb Nation. Right, I don't know if I'll be able to hear this. Yeah, that says album loading. Oh, I think what it might... Yeah, I can't hear it. It's one of those, it's the weird routing that I've got. I don't know why it's listed as a demo. I can hear bits of it and it doesn't sound like it's a demo. But it could be early mixes. Yeah, it might have been an early mix. Like, listening to it myself. Right, now what I wanted to do is... Not that, because I don't understand this program. I want to open video. But yes, Constellation, we are going to... basically have a listen and a watch of the practice, because obviously I've got the gig tomorrow. I don't want to overdo everything tonight, so we're just going to have a chill. We're just going to chat and hang out. And hopefully I can get this stupid stuff in here. I don't think we demoed anything. At that point, we couldn't afford anything, like, recording-wise. It was that or nothing. Yeah, we're on really early. We're on stage at 1:30 in the afternoon. We are raising money for a charity called St. Luke's Hospice here in the UK. I'm going to see if this works. And yeah, I'm hoping... Oh. Come on. I'm hoping that I can get an output from my wireless unit to feed into the yeah, basically what I'm going to try and do is feed the headphone out of my wireless unit, because we're having to take everything down because we're on so early. I just want the wireless units. Where am I? I'm talking to you. You can't see me. There we go. And yeah, basically, I'm going to try and take the headphone out of my mix, because my mix is generally quite balanced. I like to be able to hear everything kind of balanced. And I'm hoping I can get that into the cameras like I did in the practice room. And just crank it, and at least, like, we won't be able to stream just because of time, like time constraints and stuff. But I'm hoping we'll at least be able to get some good video, even if it's just one static shot. And then at least I can come and share it with you guys and we can watch it next week. It might even end up being my my stream for an earlier date. Right, I'm just going to try changing something over a second. Just let me know if you guys can hear this. No, I can see you can't hear that. Right. Let's see if I can find some routing. We are going to play all of the songs that you really like, but in the full band version. Okay, so let's see. Actually, you know what I'm going to do, because this is such a pain in the ass. I'm going to change. We're going to do it this way, so that I can actually see what the hell's going on. So, I don't mind showing you guys this. This is our set list. It's all backwards. Ignore that. This bit here. So we have quite a lot of the things that you already know and expect from us. Now, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to push the volume too much on this, because we're already at max and stuff, so if it's at its limit when we play, that will unfortunately be as loud as it can go. But yeah, feel free to ask me anything you want about this. Go full screen. And I'm going to get out of the way so you can actually see what's going on. And then if you need me to come back, I will come back. Boom.
As the sky turns black, there's no going back. 10,000 light years took seconds. The session of your body beckons. Ripping the fabric of time, swirling vortex down the line. The mothership is out of control, sucked into a world. Wow. Dead Florians, the legacy remains. The ghost of time past consume your brains.
Alright, so my chat's gone off my screen, so I'm relying on what's coming back your way.
This mix is
Hey?
when we very first started,
Lightbox?
and our levels were all over the place.
We'll check it after. But either way, yes, Zach, we are in a practice. We are doing shit and stuff and things.
We still need to tweak this.
We'll check it in a minute.
It's really difficult to mix it in the room, though.
And if this goes quite well, and at least smoothly, we will try and do it more often. He says no, but we'll kick him in the dick.
It won't go smoothly. I'm not John Cena. Right?
Yeah, for some reason this is as loud as it'll go. Yeah, I've just cranked the input. Hopefully you guys can hear it a little bit better.
Jumping with the bodies, the creature is growing on the inside, taking over your body. The fear grows within your eyes.
What would you want on a minute DVD?
Dead Boreans, the legacy remains. The ghost of time has consumed your brains. Dead Boreans, the legacy remains. The ghost of time has consumed your brains.
So basically what you want is, you want, oh, hang on, let me turn that down. You want fireworks. Well, it's interesting that you say about fireworks. One thing I would like to, ow. I got attacked by a cat earlier, so I've got some lovely, I don't know if you can see it. Probably not even going to show up. I'm going to look like an idiot now. I got some nice scratches around the palm of my hand. Yeah, one of the things... I don't want to set him on fire, don't worry. No, one of the things I do want to do is you can get vertical foggers, so like smoke machines that go straight up, but they also have LEDs at the base of them. You can make them look like fire. If you get a two-zoned one, you can make it like really red at the bottom and then yellow at the top. And I'm trying to convince the guys to play to a click. Because if they play to a click and get everything right, and it basically would simulate pyro without us actually needing pyro. Now I would love to be able to do it, but the only other way I can do it is by triggering it with a foot pedal. And doing that manually whilst trying to focus on everything else is just not going to happen. No, they're very old school. They very much like to be able to like ebb and flow with the natural change of tempo. Whereas I'm okay to do all of it because I'm old school, but I also like to use the backing tracks and stuff on here, so I will play to everything synced. Blah. Blah, 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 blah. So yes, that was Shadow Out of Time. Oh, no, no, no. No chance of that. We have jokingly mentioned about doing that before. And every time we tried to work out the tracks, it was just like, dude, this ain't gonna work. Let's just not do it. Right. Yeah, I don't think it will work. It's the wrong type of chords. I mean, it could probably be done if I gave it to someone else to do it. I just don't think I can. It was hard enough making that thing chromatic. You are. Yeah. All right. Are you ready for the next song? Yes, I do. It's literally just there. A little bit out of my reach right now, but I don't play it that often. But I do play it. But yeah, just not often enough. I just got to check something quickly. Get off. Okay. But yeah. I still have it. The biggest thing I've always disliked with it, in general, is I can never seem to get them to sound nice, like on recordings. And also the preamp in that one really messed up, and I haven't been able to find a decent replacement that I can fit myself. Tomorrow, you're going to be in for a surprise. Well, you're not, because you've already seen it. I'm using the 7 tomorrow. I'm not really sure why I'm using the 7, because I'm not actually touching the 7th string. I didn't really think about that. But yeah, we be using the 7, because in theory Pikey should be using his wiped. Yeah, there's a few songs that are possibly in the works. What, into the into which guitar? I don't think it would actually cost that much to cut it. It would be all the finessing of getting it level with the rest of the fret. I've never really looked into it though. Let's have a look. Oh, apparently abalone inlays can cost anywhere from £13 to £35, depending on the shape and size. That's a lot cheaper than I thought it was. So apparently not very much. I, for some reason, thought that would be a lot more expensive. How? Okay. What do we have next?
shadow over its mouth. Taken is arising. I hear from them trembling, and somehow they pass me by. Sea creatures from the ocean, and I prayed I wouldn't have died. Not a man-made story or dream, the old man had told me back. And I told myself, if I get through this, I'll never go back. Shadow, 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 shadow over its mouth. Taken is arising.
Can you see where Peggy's starting to reply to user?
What's come to take on his allies, they arise, painting the streets with the slimy blood, watching with their bulging eyes, and devils reap ferocities that lay beneath the waves. There's objects of wonderful splendor, and creatures in the sea caves. Shadow, 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 shadow over its mouth. Taken is arising.
Stop it. Ugh. So yes, that was Dagon. Why are we up there? There we are. Come down a bit. So yeah, that about $16. Yeah, it's stupidly cheap. I thought they would be way more expensive. And, you know, that rooting out some of the wood, all that fretwork. Maybe I'm overestimating how difficult it really is. Or maybe the materials are a lot cheaper than I thought they were. It made such a weird noise. But yeah, the practice stream actually went a lot better than we expected. We actually had tried it on the last the practice we had a couple weeks before, and we for some reason couldn't get anything to work. Like I couldn't even record the video outputs. So like this was actually a lot darker. Like this whole everything. Like it was almost the stream itself was almost unusable. Like if you go back and look at the actual live stream, it was really dark, so I had to do quite a bit of tweaking on the visuals. Yes, we are hopefully we want to be able to get gigs as well. Like at the very least we want the gigs recorded. It's one of the reasons that we want we're using the why did you just blip? Let me know if we start getting horrible glitchy noises, because I saw that weird thing happen. But yeah, the idea is that we use the Behringer, the mixer, which is the same one that we use for our in-ears, and we've got a dedicated output just for the live stream and just for video. So basically what we can do is, like, what we were doing Tuesday was, like, I don't know if you noticed, I was asking Kaz a lot, like, what needs to be changed, because I knew she was listening on her phone speakers, so it was going to be quite crap. And if she could hear balance, a good balance, we were probably in the right sort of ballpark. And obviously that's what we're listening to now, is that exact audio. I've not touched anything. And when we've finally got all that level, it'll pretty much be a case of when we go to a gig, we set up, we hit record, all the cameras hit, the audio goes straight in, and everything's ready to go. We've got social media stuff for days. Like, this is all going to be cut up into shorts and stuff. And because there might be some stuff going up onto Spotify soon. We're almost at the right sort of stage of, like, yes, this is sounding good. This is sounding where we want it to. There's a couple songs that we probably need to re-record. Basically, we're redoing everything, because obviously that a bit of all depends on how much you guys want. If you want us to do like a live from the live from the practice room, and have it as raw as possible, and not mess with anything, I'm pretty sure we'll do it. Like, you'll probably end up with like 400 different versions of the same 6 or 7 songs, but it, like I said, if you guys want it, we'll put it out. It's one of the only downsides with if I try to record all of the audio from here, because I could quite happily put that up onto Spotify as well, so there's loads of versions of my stuff. But I quite often talk to you guys in between songs or during songs, and I'm not sure how that would translate onto stuff like Spotify. But if you ever do watch one of the streams and I do a really good version of one of my original songs, please tell me if you want it to be, if you want me to put it on Spotify and stuff, because I will gladly mix it down, master it, and then chuck it up.
fear, setting in, terror from within, pain, game over man. Fear, setting in, terror from within, pain, game over man. Fear, setting in, terror from within, pain, game over man. Fear, setting in, terror from within, pain, game over man. From the darkness, they hunt you down, cocoon your body without a sound. Wash you all but rip your insides out, claim your body and kill it down. They're in the walls, they're on the floor, as night draws fast for a final attack. Fear, setting in, terror from within, game over man. Fear, setting in, terror from within, game over man. Fear, setting in, terror from within, game over man. Fear, setting in, terror from within, game over man.
But the ones behind me. Let's turn that delay off because that's annoying. There we go. Those ones.
Fear, terror, fear, terror, fear, terror.
Okay. So yeah, I accidentally knocked everything, which is why we ended up with no me. And then I remembered you should still be able to hear this, which was part of my good sign language, apparently. Do they have to be blue, or can they be a different color? Bloop. Bloop. Bleep. Bloop. Bleep. 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 Blink. I need some better ones that when I say better ones, I need some like my, like, see what's on the wall? I need something that can do these sorts of colors. but on the pars. Yeah, I can do strobes. Look. Do 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 do. And if we turn that one off, I haven't got a single. Oh, that one was right behind my eyes. So yeah, I can do that. Like the way I've got things running at the moment, I can't do them all like at the same time. But there are there are patterns. There's patterns and like this is the how I sync up to the music. So like basically let me show you actually. So when we get out of my way. So when we're in the song, we have here a what's called a DMX track. It's basically a MIDI track. When this runs, conveniently there's nothing on this one other than that beginning, but it tells the lights what to do. So let me see something that's got. I have no idea. Get off my screen. There we go. So, okay, so here, behind my head, just get me out of the way. So you got all of these notes. It's basically just like playing a keyboard. And if I do this, when we play the song, oh, hang on, I'm gonna have to turn that off, turn this off. Okay. So basically, in Constellation, you'll love this because this is the wrong song, but this is how we do the intro for like Love Dump. So yeah, watch roughly where we are. Now watch. And it all depends on how I program. So yeah, basically, that's how we run the lights for the regular show. Or how I run the lights for the regular show. But yeah, it's I don't know if you can actually see it from. You might see it from up there. Okay, you can just see here. You can actually just see the bit of my wash bar that's a bit broken. And that's why that's really bright there. It's also why we've got like this weird jagged line up here. It's not actually the wall. There is actually a hole in the cover. But I want to get another one. So we like I've got these lights here. So I've got the blue and the pink on one side. Because I want to be able to have one like a wash thing that can do more things, because I can also do pixels on that. So if we get rid of that, we can actually go, let's have 1 part red. And apparently I had not got it. I haven't got it synced up. Oh no, no, there we go. You can just see. Okay, so there's one. There's the next one. And then the end one. But it's, you see, you can just see, you can just see me turning it on and off. So like I could program that to do like a like an actual waveform, or if I get enough of them, I can actually program it to do cool patterns. Like I could have one go through the middle outwards, the other one come in. It's really cool what you can do with them, but it's sitting and being able to do it. It's one thing I will do on stream at some point, but it is one of those things that it's so tedious and I get so bored that I'm just like, you guys going to enjoy watching me sitting here going, this is annoying, it sucks. Because that's effectively what will happen. But yeah, it's cool because you can have like, you can have that one red, that one pink, that one blue, that one blue. You know, and you can make some really cool effects doing it. It's mostly just having the patience to sit. But yeah, the vertical foggers that I was talking about, I can also sync with all of that. Well, one of the things I'm looking into is it's probably going to be quite a way off, because I'm going to have to work out how I could do it. But I'm going to be looking into the possibility of maybe hiring out like the Junction. Not the Junction, the Underground, which is a slightly smaller venue that's just over the road, owned by the same people. And basically have everything set up. And, you know, like run my whole show either as a real show or run it in a way that I can just record it and see how it would look on a real, on a proper stage. And because I haven't shown you guys yet either. We've got a new bass friend. And when I say a bass friend, let me just... Is it that camera? Yeah, you're going to have to look at my manky hoodie for a minute. We got a new messy, noisy man. I can't play it right now because I need the cable for it for tomorrow. But this guy is basically going to be doing our live bass soon. What, the ones that I printed? I do, but I don't know where they are. I think they're over by the printer somewhere. The weird thing is, it's actually really, really simple. Get off. I thought it was confusing when I first saw it. But basically, I can, like the lights, I can send the MIDI signals to this and I can change the sounds, I can take over, I can do my own things. And this is all going to become part of what we are going to call chromatic rock, which is basically going to be me doing my stuff on my own. We're not going to bother trying to find a bass player because this guy's the bass player. I've got a few other ideas that I want to get in. A few things I need to build. But it's basically, I'm trying to work out a way that I feel comfortable effectively doing electronic music, because when I've looked at electronic musicians, they're basically doing what I want to do, but they're not calling themselves metal. And the more I've changed my mindset for not calling it metal, the more I've looked at things and gone, actually, this shit is really fucking easy to do, at least with my level of understanding. And people eat it up, like really. There are people that are. There's a band called it's a duo, well, they were a duo called Dance with the Dead, and they basically do synthwave with guitars. So they've got all of this sort of setup, and it's just two guys just stood playing guitars. One goes off and plays synth, one does guitar for most of it, and the crowds are just like, dude, this is amazing. And I was just like looking at it going, I need to change my mindset, because as much as I want to do it with a live band, if people are willing to pay and enjoy this stuff, they got to enjoy my stuff, right? I would hope it works anyway. Do you guys want to see the next song? Because I think Constellation, you might want to see the next song. I think you really want to see the next song. Would help if I was on the right lyrics. So yeah, this is what it sounds like with a full band. Zach, no worries. Thank you for coming in. As soon as I am done with things, I will let you know what's going on with like the video side of things. So yes, Zach, thank you very much for coming in, and like I said, there will be updates about the gig tomorrow. I will see if I can attempt to get something streamed, but I don't think I'm going to be able to, just because of like time constraints and stuff. I may be able to talk someone into maybe grabbing my phone and hitting go live on Instagram or something. But yeah, one thing I do want to get feedback from on you guys as well is the camera angles, because obviously this was never intended to properly go live and have recordings, but it ended up working, so we just rolled with it and just let it go. But yeah, like one of the things that like the drum situation is going to have to be basically, it'll be set up wherever you can see things, because basically Damon's not overly confident or comfortable being on camera, so I'm not going to force him to be on screen, but he's quite happy to have like the kit and stuff. Obviously my angle needs to be more in front of me, but I want to know where you guys would want to, like, you know, do you want to be able to see all of me? Would you want to be able to see just when I'm singing? Like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we could do. I've got to get some, I'm hopefully getting some new tripods, so we'll have some better positioning. I am going to look into some wireless HDMI stuff, so that I can potentially have someone else walk around with a camera and show us, you know, show angles all over the place, things that you wouldn't normally see. But those things are expensive, so that's not going to be something that happens anytime soon. But those things, if I can get them, my God, will we have a lot of fun with those. Yeah, never say never. I totally agree. There is a chance it could. The only problem with streaming the actual gig from my phone is the last time we did it, I tried it on Twitch, and the biggest problem was actually just the sheer volume, and the phone mic just couldn't. Yeah, unfortunately, we can only do 3 angles. Like if we're recording just like a straight practice, we've only got 3 angles just because that's all the cameras I've got. I have got space that I could add another camera, but then it's if we do that, do we have another camera on me? Do we have another camera on Pikey? Do we have another camera on Damon and the drum kit? Like there's things that we can do. But like we want to try and get. I'm tempted to see if I can look into GoPros again. I know they're not very good in low light, but they might be all right on the drum kit. Like I'm actually just looking at oh yeah. What I mean with the phone thing though is it was so distorted you couldn't hear anything. Like that would be the only way I can stream. But yeah, I'm just looking at this shot. And I'm wondering, like Damon's got these bars here. And there's another one down here. I'm just like, wonder if I could get like a GoPro in here looking this sort of direction. I would love to get one above him, like top down on the kit. But that will involve a very big tripod. And I've looked into those and they're about £100 each. So I don't know if that will happen anytime soon. But yeah, I'm wondering if I should do something like that and get some, maybe like you can just about see Pikey's pedal board here. Maybe I need a camera or GoPro or something set up next to that so you can see his feet. And just see all the weird shit that he's doing with his pedals. The issue is going to be the light, because I know GoPros are not great with low light. Things to think about. But again, it's if you guys think that that's a cool idea, then that's definitely the sort of thing that I want to do. Because obviously when it's just me, there's only so much I can show anyway. Like if I'm at a gig, like say if I'm doing a solo gig, I can only have one of these. I can only put, I know I've got 3 cameras, but I can only put so much on me without spreading out. But obviously if we've got the synths coming in, that'll have to be a focus. And we will be doing an experiment with the synths soon. I just need to get a little bit more of an idea of what does what and get it set for my bass, like my bass sound. And when I say bass sound, I mean like my bass level, so that I've got a good idea of this is how I get back to it. It's a shame I didn't think about it earlier. If I would have kept the cable out, I would have shown some of the weird sounds you can get from it. But one of the things I love with it so far is which one is it? This one. So when you turn it on, and it just goes bleep 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 boink. It's just like, it's cool. literally just goes boing, bleep, 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 bleep. Oh, you can't quite see it. Oh, hang on. If I turn it that way, you might see its mental blippiness. Then when you press all the stuff, it all lights up. But yeah, I want to do some experiments with like one of the other unit like this that I want to get is it's more based on like ambience and stuff, because I want to have something so that when songs stop, this sound just swells and comes in and covers any silence. Because there is a noticeable audio drop on my software. Like when we go between songs, it's only a fraction of a second, but you probably notice it when it's. Actually, I can probably demonstrate it. So like I could be talking like this, load a new song, and then all of a sudden, that. I'm assuming you heard the dip. And then if I go back the other way and check again, it does another little. One. And there we go. See? It's annoying as hell. And the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I can't have that happen live on stage. So I've been creating. I've been creating what I am calling the error nexus. It's just an idea for now, but I'm taking some ideas from Mick Gordon, so the guy that did the Doom soundtrack, and I've got some ideas for things that should create textures. And it should, if I'm talking, it should carry on making the noise. But if the music comes through, then it should be like, oh no, shush. I'll have to work out the routing for it properly, but it should be pretty cool. But that's the sort of thing that we're going to experiment with when I get there. It depends, because around here, the professional studios, not gonna lie, they know about as much as I do. So yeah, it's I know a few people who do these things. So like I've got people I can ask. But to be honest, the way my brain works, I just like to experiment, and if I don't know how it works, I like to sit and just do it and work it out. All right, we're going to do the next song. Oh, also, obviously these videos at the moment are really, really rough cut. Let me know how you would want it changed on an edit as well. Like, do you want me to change the camera angles quicker? Like, show the interesting parts?
for the road, left us with fantasy. Time is now to take control. Now it's time to die. Destruction of society. Nothing more is left. Some things will never change. Some things are meant to break. Take the world with one last breath. Nothing stands in your way. Time is now to take control in this theory. Choose a cyber war. Think you know what's best for me? Better think again. Time is now to take control. Now it's time to die. Destruction of society. Nothing more is left. Some things will never change. Some things are meant to break. One last breath, nothing stands in your way. Time is now to take control of this theory. Choose a cyber war. Think you know what's best for me? Better think again. Time is now to take control. Now it's time to die. Destruction of society. Nothing more is left. Some things will never change. Some things are meant to break.
When you say looking up, do you mean like not like this, but like more in front of me? Because I know where we've got these at the moment, the cameras are about waist height. So we can almost definitely lower those. And I think it would look pretty cool. Like, I want to say almost like, yeah. But would you move it more around to the front though, or would you leave it here, or would you sort of circle it so this is slightly more central, and we're looking almost up this boom arm at me? Because this one was the angle that we were like, we're stuck with this one, because I just couldn't get anything. That's worth knowing, because that was actually what I wanted. I just couldn't get it in the angle. I had to stick this on. I had to stick it on. Where's the thing? I had to stick it on one of these. Like one of these clamps, and I had no choice but to stick it on the back of a chair, and that was the lowest it would go. So yeah, so sort of similar sort of angle, but like if from the way I'm looking, move slightly more to my front, but not by much. So like basically, so you can see the front of the guitar all the time. Because there's some angles in this where we can't see the guitar. Like once I get to this area, we Okay, let's see. So this one, Pikey actually said to me he didn't like it that when he comes up to the microphone you couldn't see it. So what would you do with him? Would you put him lower? Maybe bring him in a bit. Because at the moment this is more going to be social media, like vertical videos and stuff. So this is he'll probably be cut right down. Well, hopefully I'll be able to get these tripods for the next practice. I might need to look into a new or a different lens for this camera, because this camera's not this lens is not so great. Lower, so same sort of idea then, like looking almost like we're looking up, like from we're on stage, we're looking up at you, sort of that sort of thing. So we're kind of going, wow. To be fair, we didn't expect it to be recorded in the slightest, so too far away in that shot. Okay, that's worth knowing. How far in would you zoom in? Let's see if we can find the shot. Come on.
Time to die.
Should be the next one.
Destruction of society. Nothing more is left. Some things will never change. Some things are meant to break.
See, I just thought, I know what I could do. Rather than doing that, let me just load up my my video editor a minute. We'll do some reframing now. If it loads. Dun, dun, dun. So let's get that off. Need to go into here. Okay, so see, that's drama. So obviously we can't rotate mine, but so with this, see if we can get him a bit bigger. Obviously, we know that this wasn't great, but like I said, we're going to cut this down for vertical video anyway, so he's going to be right in the middle of the frame. So yeah, so when this is done for shorts and stuff, it's going to be like that. Like he's going to be right in the middle. And I will make sure he stays in the middle of the frame. But, so when we're like this, you want something more like this. We want his instrument filling the frame, right? You bring him right in like that. No worries, Constellation. Thank you for being here anyway, and thank you for having a chill with me, because I really didn't know what I was going to do today. I knew I wanted to stream still, I just didn't know what I was going to do. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you see, that's the problem. We can't do that because it's different lenses and stuff. It's with the positioning we've got in the practice room, we either have to zoom in like this. So, you know, it would be like this, or like it'll be more doable. Like the problem we had at practice was literally I just wanted everyone in shot. But yeah, we'll work on the positioning and framing and stuff. I mean, to be honest, when this started, it was like that. So like this was what you saw on stream. And it was just like, geez. So we had to do some edits. So when you say like this, is it like, would you mean like, so let's say we move him in like this. Obviously we'd have to rotate the angle. But the thing is as well is he has his base down ridiculously low. So getting him all in shot is going to be quite difficult without that tripod. We never know. Maybe that's something we do in one of the practices. Maybe we literally just go, right, we are focusing on this one particular aspect of the visuals. Oh, okay. So you're thinking more like, screw that, and we'd have to put something in the back to separate him. Like maybe not quite that far. And obviously better positioning. But like, would we be going more like that, do you reckon? Maybe a bit too close there, isn't it? Positioning is going to be awful, but yeah, maybe we'll do that on like next stream and stuff, if I can get it in the practice room. we'll literally just put the camera on one person, and then just have everyone going, right, where looks best. Okay, that's worth knowing. Because obviously you got to remember, I'm a musician. I'm always focused on the goddamn instrument, and I'd much rather so keep him more like that. Okay, I will leave him like that because I want to go back through and edit stuff. Like obviously Damon is slightly different when it comes to the drums because he doesn't want to be on camera. He's not overly confident on it, but he's quite happy to let everyone see the kit. But I think there's more angles we can do with him. I want to give everyone angles that like you wouldn't normally see, and he won't know that I'll put the camera on him. We're gonna put a camera right in here somewhere. It's gonna be wide, really wide angle, so he thinks it's down here. It's gonna catch his face, and it's gonna catch his face always going, yeah. But yes, thank you for that input. It is much appreciated. I will save that as is. Then I have a frame of reference. Yeah, but that's the thing. If he's 100% not into being on camera, that's one thing I'm not going to force on him. I'd rather he played good. I mean, like I said, I can get cameras on his face. He just won't realize it. We just have to find some interesting angles for him. Yeah, that'll be cool. Like, bring this one around slightly to my front, which is what I had in mind anyway. Set Pikey up around here, but maybe with his mic in shot a little better. And maybe like that side. Obviously, as long as we got the space to do it. Would you have him like, because he's going to be coming up here? Would you want to see him getting up there? I think if you do that though, you completely lose him, and he is actually off screen or off camera, which we already mentioned, and Pikey did bring it up. So, like, if we go up, see, that's as high up as it goes. Okay, I'll do some more edits on this later on because I want to use them. They're definitely usable. You know, even if they're just for demos. And we've got tons of stuff here that we can cut up for shorts and stuff. All right, cool. We'll keep that in mind. La. And then, what's the next song?
emotions. It came from the sky. Already, food and drinks and guns, ripped out for Armageddon, underneath the red new suns. We came outside that next light,
Run me off the stage for what?
Torched and twisted landscape.
Have a good one, Constellation. I'll catch you soon. Destruction all around. Living creature did we see, bodies sprawled across the ground. Looking up to the heavens, we gazed and gasped in fear. Two suns hung low and threatening, the end of time is here. From the sky. Well, thank you, Constellation, either way. I will pass all the feedback on to people. And it's what practices are for. Sorting out all of our little weird kinks. And then working out how to make it better. So yeah, the next one is actually the last song. So I'm just going to play it, and then we'll see how we do after and what we're going to do, because I don't even know what the time is. But yes, if you are in the Plymouth area, we are going to be playing tomorrow. So come down to the junction. It's £5 on the door. There is like a good 12 hours of music going on, and everything raised is going to St. Luke's Hospice.
There isn't one of that just yet, but it is coming, don't worry. I've also just noticed what the time is, so I'm so glad this is actually the last song that we can do. So yes, after this song we are going to probably call it real quick. Thank you guys for checking out the levels and stuff for us. And this is the first time that we can do this in the practice room, and it makes sense because we have been awesome. You have been manipulated. You're over there though. And this is Manipulated.
Yes, definitely do tell me about that.
Don't worry, I'll give you time. But yeah, if you're in the Plymouth area, Junction on Saturday, I don't know why I'm pointing out the chat because the camera's over there.
Spreading like a disease, crippling your body, brought down to your knees, causing you agony. Running right through you, changing how you see your life. The drug that appears in front of you consumes your soul in your day. Manipulated, self-frustrated, as it was for your bed. The drug has taken over you, unleash the mindless drive. Right through your blood, taking over you, giving everything you touch. There is no escape. Manipulated, running right through you, changing how you see life. The drug that appears in front of you consumes your soul in your day. Manipulated, self-frustrated as it wants through your bed. The drug has taken over you, unleash the mindless drive.
And that is all of the practice. It's everything that we did. It's everything that we did. And tomorrow, I don't know why I'm pointing at that one because we're on this one. Tomorrow we're going to do it all again. This is also why I'm not actually performing tonight. Because I figured saving all of my energy on my voice for tomorrow is way more important. Because obviously we need to raise money for this charity. And yeah, if all goes to plan and I can get it recorded, we will stream and watch the whole thing together. I don't think there'll be much to edit. Oh, let's turn that down. Yeah, I don't think there'll be much to edit because it'll probably only be one camera. I am very tempted to change to this lens rather than this lens, simply because I'm about the same distance away. And look at that. So I might be able to get a bit more in with this one, and then I can edit and move in, because that will be recording in 4K. What else have we got? We've got set lists are printed up. I think we're pretty much good to go. So yeah, if you guys have got anything you want to ask or talk to me about, then shoot. Otherwise, I'm going to call it. I'm just going to see what else is going on. I need to work out how to do live redirects on YouTube. Apparently I didn't have reactions on. How weird. Mm-hmm. Can we look this up? No. Oh, apparently I can't do it yet. Alright, well, in that case, let us move over. Yep. See who's online. Violet is on, so I'm gonna go to Violet. And I will hopefully speak to you guys in the next day or so. Until then, keep it heavy, and I'll see you soon.